Alright, so in the Postman, let's see how we can update a country. So first let me just show all the countries that we currently have with the get. And here they are. And last we added was India and Spain. So let's update Spain, which is ID 13. So we'll go to a put request over here. And we'll pass in the ID 13. Now we go to the body and we will have the property of name there, just like we did before, but we also need to add the ID. So we will do ID and we'll make it match, so it's 13, and at the end you use comma. So this is again standard JSON. And I'm going to update Spain to, let's say, Español. And I click send and I get no content. So everything seems okay. Let's go and go to get and get the information for country number 13, and we get Español now. So everything was updated correctly. So now let's go back to update with put, and this time I'm going to place ID 12 here for the countries instead of 13 to match the one inside the body. Let's see what happens. And I get bad request, so we did not do the update because the IDs do not match. Now let's go back to 13, and I'm going to try to make a duplicate, so I'll do India. So remember, ID 13 is for Spain, and I'm trying to change it to India, which already exists. So now when I click send, I get the unprocessable entity, and down here I get the error country India already exists. So let's change it back to Spain, and I get no content. And again, if I go to get, over here is my country with the ID 13. Now let's also test a non-existent country. So I'll enter a non-existent ID in the URI as well as in the body. And of course we go back to put and click send. And I get 404 not found. The country doesn't exist. And finally, let's test what happens when we send a blank object and with a valid ID in the URI, and we get 400 bad request. That's because we need to enter the name. This is one of our annotation in the models that we created for the classes. So let's see what happened to Spain when we go back to get and get country number 13, which is Spain, and nothing happened. Nothing was updated because those updates failed, or it never even got to them because our if statements before the update was able to be processed kicked in and threw an error. Alright, so the update is working, and last let's create the delete country action.